Shedeur Sanders getting promoted to QB2, just fool's gold. Bill Belichick up in UNC making a fool of himself. And what in the hell does LeBron have going on? Man, y'all, let's get into this thing right now. What up? It's your boy JB, man, coming right back at you. Welcome back to another episode of the Smoke Something, Drink Something Weekly Sports Recap. We got a lot to unpack, and honestly, it's been a weird one, man. We're seeing stories that make you question where sports and people in them are really headed. Shedeur Sanders got promoted to QB2, and everybody's celebrating like he just won MVP. Bill Belichick looked like he's checked out of football completely, and the team looks horrible. And LeBron James. This man may have just made the worst business move I've ever seen. But if you love real talk, if you love real talk, not hot takes, man, hit that like button and subscribe, and let's dive in. Now, y'all know I got to start with my dog Shedeur. Again, let me repeat. I am pro Deion Sanders, pro Shedeur Sanders, pro well-off media, pro Shiloh, all that, right? But I got to call a spade a spade. Shedeur Sanders was elevated to QB2 after the team traded Joe Flacco. And I get it. It sounds like a big deal. But let's be honest, man. I think this is fool's gold. The Browns didn't make that move because Shedeur earned it. They made it because they're trying to sell hope in a hopeless situation. Do y'all remember when they went overseas to play? Everybody was talking about Shedeur. Nobody wanted to see anybody else. The Browns season is over. Dylan Gabriel is the starting quarterback. What are we celebrating? If I'm Shedeur, I want to be Joe Flacco. Get me the hell out of Cleveland. Don't trade Joe Flacco. Trade Shedeur, right? And here's the thing. Shedeur's story is special. He's talented, he's confident, and he's been under a microscope since his dad put him on the football field day one. But the NFL doesn't care about confidence. It cares about compliance. When you look like your own brand and not the team system, it makes sure you never get too comfortable with that personal branding, right? Now, why am I saying this to you guys? Shedeur is a guy who we have all come to know and love from Colorado and well-off media and the narrative that's being spun. Now, when I saw Shedeur finally get elevated to QB2, I was like, oh my God, they just continuing to humiliate this man. It shouldn't even been a question. When Joe Flacco got traded, here's what should have happened. Here's what Shedeur's fans should have been clamoring for. We want an open competition. Dylan Gabriel is out there. He's so short that he can only throw balls in the flat or throw screen passes. Really can't throw a deep ball, right? Because he's so short. I ain't saying the guy ain't good, but why wasn't there not an open competition? See, one of the things I want you guys to understand is you're not going to pee on my head and tell me it's raining. What they're doing to Shedeur right now, unless Dylan Gabriel gets injured, they're not putting Shedeur in the game. They're going to bring on another quarterback. Watch what I'm telling you. This thing with Shedeur is to make Shedeur learn the premise of working with no harvest. Shedeur Sanders is trying to tell everybody 6 days a week is his game day and all that. He's trying to make lemonade out of lemons, guys, but it ain't working. But I'm going to tell y'all what I'm worried about and why it's fool's gold. Setting the fans up for disappointment. The Cleveland Browns are responsible for humiliating Shedeur Sanders. They're not responsible for developing Shedeur Sanders. Joe Flacco shouldn't have been the one walking out of that door in a trade. It should have been Shedeur Sanders. But let me tell you why it's not Shedeur Sanders. Because no other team is willing to do the bidding of what the NFL is making Cleveland do. Cleveland can do it because Cleveland is a laughingstock. No other team is going to sign up to be the laughingstock and humiliate and embarrass Shedeur Sanders. Now, I hope I'm wrong. Because y'all know what I'm calling for. I'm calling for Shedeur to go back and be offensive coordinator at Colorado with his dad. I want to get the well-off media days back together. That's what I think. I think Shiloh should come back and work with the defense. Let's stop humiliating these kids. The NFL didn't work out at the level. Now, a lot of people say, no, he needs to stick with it. Grind it out. No, guys, if I take my car into the dealership and I tell them something is grinding, they take that out and replace it with something new. Shedeur's wasting a lot of time, and Shedeur's losing that edge. Do y'all see that confidence when he has to interview now? Got to watch your words, walking on eggshells. Know that they want him there, right? Finally, I was glad to see Jerry Jeudy come out and say something about Shedeur. But that's because he's playing like crap too. So again, I'm just telling y'all right now, we gonna watch Shedeur and see what happens. But I think this is fool's gold. I want to see Shedeur play just like y'all do. But I also recognize that the reason why nobody else is calling for Shedeur, they're not going to do the bidding that the NFL wants to completely humiliate this kid. And even if Shedeur gets in the game plan gonna stay based on Dylan Gabriel, not on Shedeur Sanders. They don't have any plays for Shedeur. They don't have any up. They don't have any. Do we realize there's not one play that he's ready to come in and run that if Dylan Gabriel got hurt tomorrow, he'll be able to run that offense like the way he ran it in Colorado. That's what I want y'all to see. That's why it's fool's gold. Kevin Stefanski didn't announce it immediately because this is about humiliating Shedeur. No child deserves this. And if I'm Dion, I'm calling for my son to come back home because this ain't worth it for anybody to go through. Shedeur will be defined by this. And because no other NFL team is stepping up to remove him from this, I don't see how Shedeur Sanders can win. If you think Shedeur should have stayed with Coach Prime, man, drop a football in the comments for me, man. Drop something in the comments for me. Tell me your Shedeur thoughts because honestly, that might have been a smarter move, man. I just, when your dad has made a way for you, stay with your dad because ain't nobody going to make a way where we're going to see S2, right? We ain't going to see that S2 legendary stuff. Your dad made that possible. Let's go back to it, man. I like Shedeur Sanders with confidence, not Shedeur Sanders walking around eggshells in an organization that clearly doesn't want him there and a coach that clearly can't stand him. Why? Because the coach knows daddy can come in and take his job. And that's why the coach doesn't like Shedeur Sanders. And I'm thinking that's what Cleveland's move going to have to be if they plan on resurrecting Shedeur Sanders. Because otherwise, I don't see what they're doing with him there other than making sure they take his soul. And I don't know how much he can fight. And a lot of people telling him to fight ain't in that fight. Sometimes living to see another day and walking away from a thing that you wanted might be the blessing to open up and flourish somewhere else. Now, y'all know I got to go to Bill Belichick. I'm an NC State grad. Of course, man, I'm a Carolina Tar Heels fan. But I ain't going to lie, this one hurts to say out loud. We were led to believe that Bill Belichick was one of the greatest football minds in all of coaching. But now he looks lost. At UNC, guys, he's looking like he's coaching in a retirement mode. Like this is his retirement pickleball hobby, right? You can see it in his energy. He's not chasing greatness anymore. He got that $10 million deal, guys, and it looks like a guy who's overpaid and really did not want to be at Carolina in the first place. See, he was hoping that Carolina offered him a job would get an NFL team off the bench. But the same way Shedeur Sanders is being blackballed, Bill Belichick has been blackballed from the NFL. His life is over and he knows it. He's living off of those 6 championships with Tom Brady. We get it. But right now, guys, he's not chasing greatness anymore. He's chasing comfort. When you've built an empire, but you don't evolve, you fade. And that's exactly what's happening. What has Bill Belichick done? What happened, guys? Bill Belichick got comfortable. And again, it's not the girlfriend's fault. It's not the media's fault. It's the price of pride. Bill Belichick thought he could outlast time, and time always wins. I'm telling y'all right now, when Bill Belichick got divorced, that ruined him. Took all of his spirit. That's why he's chasing. He's looking out of place with this young girl. The young girl is trying to keep him relevant, trying to show people that he's still the same Bill Belichick. But guys, looking at him on the sideline, he does not want to be there. And UNC should have gotten rid of him instead of giving him a vote of confidence. Bill Belichick should be running circles around ACC and football, and he's getting blown out. And the games he is winning, it doesn't even look impressive. Got to fire your son, man. All this kind of stuff. Y'all hear me talking about Shedeur going back to Dion? Y'all, if Bill Belichick can bring his son on and that team look like that, why can't Shedeur go back and be the offensive coordinator for Colorado? See, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Bill Belichick got divorced and it crumbled everything. See, because again, quit happens long before stop occurs. Bill Belichick was never the same after that divorce, after he broke up with the lady that he was with in New England. And that's what we're seeing the effects of. He's giving up on life. The girlfriend is just propping him up. And at first I was blaming her, but now I can only imagine if she wasn't in his life, how much worse it would be. She's the only thing that keeping him relevant. And why is she acting the way she's acting, guys? Because she's seeing behind the scenes. This man is a lost puppy. And she's the one who knows it, and she's trying to hide it. But the results from the Carolina football team is showing you she can't do it anymore. And now Bill Belichick does not make it past this year. There's no way Carolina's going to keep him. He's not from the South. He can't walk into these boards. He can't walk into these living rooms. Parents don't like him. He has no emotion. And I'm telling you right now, guys, it's over, right? Right? Comment time wins if you think Belichick's legacy was set in stone long before UNC. Because sometimes walking away gracefully is the greatest play you can call. And I think Bill Belichick needs to get into that. Now, guys, I got to go talk about the king. LeBron James just signed a partnership deal with Hennessy. And at a first glance, it looks like a win. Global icon, luxury brand, millions on the table. But the problem isn't the deal. The problem is the correlation with it. Who else do we know that was a global icon, signed with a luxury brand, millions on the table? He just got sentenced to prison. And y'all know who I'm talking about. LeBron had been dogged by these Diddy Party accusations, and this fool goes and signs a deal with Hennessy. And y'all don't hear nobody else on YouTube talking about this. That's what I love about my takes. He is doing exactly what Diddy did. Did Diddy teach LeBron how to do this deal? Because y'all remember Diddy had Ciroc. We watched Ciroc go to the top, right? Is Diddy behind this deal with LeBron? That's just the question. I'm not saying it is, but there's a strong correlation to this. And now, guys, LeBron got two things. I think signing this deal with Hennessy was horrible. But then all of a sudden, LeBron is mad that the Lakers didn't give him an extension, and he's mad that Luka is all everybody's talking about. Bronny still sucks compared to other NBA players, and I like Bronny, no big deal. I'm glad that his daddy made a way for him. But now LeBron is out 3 to 4 weeks. Do y'all realize what LeBron is doing right now? This is the first time LeBron is not the focus of anything in his career. And LeBron is doing whatever he can to get attention. I ain't never seen LeBron drink Hennessy. All I see is LeBron drinking wine, right? LeBron always said that he would only sign with brands that he uses. When did I see LeBron drinking Hennessy? Right? LeBron is always drinking wine. Now he's trying to play golf. I don't see no golfers drinking Hennessy, right? So where did this come from? I think LeBron took any deal he could, guys, because he's trying to remain relevant. He's trying to be a marketing icon now because basketball is seen as better days. Luka is the face of the Lakers. The Lakers no longer want LeBron. LeBron knows it's over. So what do? You're doing what Diddy did with Ciroc. Whoever's LeBron's agents, managers, marketing PR team, do not let LeBron take the same route that Diddy took, because we're going to be watching the same outcome. LeBron's legacy used to be about discipline. What discipline do y'all know that happened when people drink Hennessy? Now, I ain't talking about when you go to France or when you're in the high class prime steakhouse. We know who drink a Hennessy and we know how they drink Hennessy. What about Hennessy says LeBron? Now you done built your brand on family, faith, clean living. What the hell's going on, LeBron? Right? It's like watching the final chapter of a book that we can't figure out what to do at the end. Nobody's talking about this about LeBron James, and that's why I saved it until last. Guys, this is bad for LeBron. Bad for his image, because this is the exact same route Diddy took. And you're going to see the same problem, because in order for LeBron to be a brand ambassador with Hennessy, he's going to have to do the same events that Diddy did. Nightclub appearances, galas, all these things where that type of a lifestyle exists. And is LeBron ready? Because LeBron has created a snow globe around him his entire career. But Hennessy is about to break that open. Hennessy is signing LeBron because their U.S. sales are dropping and they want to grow them. Who are you going to come to grow them? You got to come to the black audience. We're the ones who keep Hennessy in business. Now, I don't drink Hennessy, but I know a lot of people who do. Y'all comment, man. Let me know if y'all think LeBron is trying too hard to stay relevant. Hit like, man, because this might be the second decision. It's not the kind of decision that adds to your legacy. The rollout was all wrong. I just hate that he did it. But Luka is the new king, and LeBron is trying to make it about him still, but the talent level, Father Time always wins. The talent level is not there, and he can't command it. And the reason he's out 3 to 4 weeks, or 3 to 4 months, wherever he's going to be with that sciatica, is to hope that Luka fails But what he doesn't realize is with LeBron James gone, Luka Doncic will win MVP this season. I'm calling it right now. Okay, guys, so let's wrap this thing up. Here's what all three stories have in common. Image versus identity. Shedeur's chasing validation from a league that will never accept him. Belichick's chasing youth to cover up the feeling of being done. LeBron's chasing relevancy when his legacy should have already spoke for itself. And this is why the fans are frustrated, because we're watching our heroes trade purpose for perception, and it doesn't sit right with any of us. But here's the piece in all of the chaos, man. There's always redemption when you realign with what really matters, man. Fool's gold, man, if you agree that sometimes, comment fool's gold if you agree that sometimes success looks shiny on the outside, but empty on the inside, man. If you got value out of this conversation, hit subscribe. If you're new here, turn on the notifications and join the family here at the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. We're not just talking sports, we're talking relationships, politics, pop culture, life lessons, and behind the highlights. Y'all know what it is, man. Get down in the description, support the channel, get the merch, man. I'll see you next week. Same time, same truth. Until then, guys, keep your peace, keep your purpose, and don't fall for the fool's gold, man. I'm gone. Holla.